And new here on The Current, a QC man is being recognized for his work at a local hospital. The Illinois Critical Access Hospital Network, or the ICAHN, is a group of 60 small rural hospitals centered out of Princeton, Illinois. So every year, the group recognizes 4 area hospital leaders who have proven themselves to be innovators, and it's called the 4 Under 40 Hospital Leadership Award. This year's winners include leaders from Paris, Illinois, Gibson City, Carthage, and Geneseo, which is why our local 4 Under 40 winner is joining us right here on The Current. Wyatt Brieser is Vice President of Operations at Hammond-Henry Hospital in Geneseo. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Congratulations on your award.
Thank you.
You've been at Hammond-Henry since 2009?
Yep, 2009 is when I started as a PRN.
A PRN? Okay, and then how'd you work your way up?
Yep, started as a rehab tech and then went to school and became a physical therapist, and then kind of unexpected opportunity came up where I was able to be a long-term care manager and then a director of ancillary services, and now in my current VP role.
Did you think you were going to still be at Hammond-Henry all these years later?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I knew that I was in good company and I had good people around me that were going to support and help me to grow. So it's been where I wanted to be from a very young age.
Wow. All right, so your colleagues have said that you have been instrumental to bringing new physicians and new service lines to Hammond-Henry. What are some of those new things?
Yeah, you were fortunate. We have a new neurology practice with Dr. Ahmad at Hammond-Henry, along with Dr. James Schreier has started his general surgery practice there now and is leading those initiatives. And then we've been able to bolster some of our family practice with Dr. Avila, and Sandra Peach has transitioned to a family practice now. We're looking at bringing on pain here with Dr. Dooley here in January, so we've got a lot of good things happening there. Yeah,
lots going on at Hammond-Henry. But Wyatt, you also have a lot going on in your personal life. I need to make sure I read off the teleprompter here because I don't want to miss anything. Beyond work, you cover athletic training for Geneseo and Anawan Sports. You're a member of the Geneseo Kiwanis Club. You're a member of St. Anthony's Church, an inspiring continuing care community partner, and you serve as the Geneseo Community Center's seminar coordinator. Did I get everything?
Yeah.
Where do you find the time and the passion to do all of this?
Well, first of all, I married an amazing wife that supports me to go and do those things and believes in the same mission that we share at the hospital to improve the quality of life in our communities. So I think that support from her and then also support from my network of community and my hospital, they allow me to go and do those things and represent them and hopefully do it well.
You know, you were telling me before we started this, you grew up in Bureau County.
Mm-hmm.
You've kind of always moved around the same area. You've always been in this region of the state. Even I wasn't going to say country, but the state.
Yeah.
Why do you love this area and these communities so much?
Yeah, I used to tell people when I was at college that I planned on coming back here, and it was because of the people, truly. The reason that I have a calling to be here, other than through my faith, would just be that the people of Geneseo and Henry and Bureau County have treated me well and helped to raise me, and I owe it to them, I believe, to be a servant first and a servant leader as best as I can to bring health and wellness to that community.
So were you surprised when you found out you were nominated for this award and then won it?
Yeah, I was flattered. When they told me that I was nominated, I was flattered just to be thought of. And then to get the award, I was very surprised and very thankful, very grateful. And it is definitely, this award I'm accepting on behalf of Hammond-Henry. There are a lot of people behind me that make me look good and keep me out of trouble. So very fortunate to have great managers, great directors, great administration and employees to really provide an amazing service to that community.
Yeah, I mean, that's the saying, right? If you love what you do, it's
Yep.
great that you're in a place that you love so much. So before I let you go, I do want to ask you about this. What did it teach you? What lessons do you carry today leading Hammond-Henry through the pandemic?
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of lessons that came out of the pandemic, but resiliency, critical thinking, being able to have empathy and understand where people are coming from, especially being in long-term care at that point in time. It was very difficult, and it was very quickly changing. And thankfully, again, I had amazing people that were behind me. I had an amazing DON that kept me out of trouble. My administrator at that point in time was my mentor and supported me through difficult days and difficult times. And to be able to be with that community and support them through those times was a great time of growth for me, and I was blessed to have it as hard as it was. So, blessings in disguise.
I know you're a very busy man, so thank you so much for coming in today.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And you know what? We didn't have time to get into it, but one of Wyatt's biggest accomplishments was supervising thousands of tests at Hammond-Henry Hospital's lab during the height of the pandemic. So for that part of the story, you can head over to our website and click on the As Seen on TV tab.